So the age-old problem, personality types have not been able to make it into the scientific field because when they go to test personality, whether it's the Myers-Briggs or anything else, it can't really get past this 50% mark at scale. Now, I know you and your friends and your mommy are so good at typing, but when you're dealing with thousands or even millions of people over a large period of time, it just keeps breaking down. As Carl Jung laid out, you can't see you. You are delusional of you. You are going to project a almost reverse image of who you think you are. That's the gag. That's the joke. So the scientifically minded people are just aware that they're blind, delusional idiots. That's it. So the people that work with the big five, they're like, okay, look, we're going to be biased. The extroverted person is going to see themselves as an introvert. The feeling person is going to see themselves as a thinker. And we're going to screw up the data too. How can we set in place experiments, procedures to simply catch these errors? We're not ignoring that they're there like everyone else does. We're not denying, no, I don't do that like everyone else does. We're going, we do that. How can we catch these errors as they come in? How can we set traps for these biases and stuff? So they have to work with a team. What are you going to do? Triangulate yourself? You're going to look at yourself and figure out your own personality type. Good luck. They have to collect and log their data. They have to show their data to each other so they can go through the data. How did you come up with this conclusion? Where did you get this? How do you define that, right? Going along the scientific method. This is hard. This takes practice. This is humbling. This takes years. This is slow to build up. And look at the big five. They're shooting around, let's just say, around a 60% mark as far as accuracy. That's really good because you have a large group of people playing by a set of rules with all of their biases and imperfections working together to over time try and sift through the data and get it better and better. Versus you have Hotshot Johnny who thinks they're 100% accurate all the time, but they're delusional. They're only convincing themselves. They can't pass any kind of scientific test, nor do they care. They're just going off of, I'm really convinced I'm this type, therefore I'm this type. So it's actually the big five that is the more impressive group here because, yeah, they're only hitting 60%, but they're over the 50% mark, which nobody else can do, even though everybody thinks they can, right? And they're working as a large team in the scientific methods. That's kind of a breakdown that we see. So for me and Shan, we're like, great, we can get really impressive numbers. We need to move towards the big five as far as training other people how to do this. So there's 4 of us, 8 of us, 10 of us, 20 of us. Now we're going to get much more impressive numbers at scale. So be watching for that with your friends, family, people you see online. Really kind of watch and partner up with other people that are at least attempting to play the objective scientific game.